Apparently, I'm a racist. I'm a racist because I believe that the whole of the UK, and not just one minority, deserves the same attention and security as certain minorities in this country. The other day I covered what happened in Golders Green, and I said that the whole of the UK is going for a violence epidemic, and we're all entitled to the same security and protection from the police. And if a threat level is being raised because of what happened in Golders Green to the Jewish community, why isn't the threat level high all the time for the everyday person that is R-worded, assaulted for no reason, murdered, shot, stabbed, just punched for no reason? Why isn't the threat level high for that? Why aren't we taken seriously? Why is one group of society taken more seriously than the other? Not just the one, and it's not just the Jewish community, it's LGBT, black community, Muslim community. Things happen to different small minorities, and somehow there's a furor, there's marching and everything, and then Keir Starmer comes out and promises to do something to help that minority. It's literally like a mum with 10 kids all vying for her attention. 10 selfish kids vying for attention. When they know that mum is tired, has been working all day, he's just been doing the cooking, done the washing, done the cleaning, and they're all saying, Mommy, I want that. I deserve this. When if they all just appreciated that mummy's time was finite and the mum couldn't always give each and every child her attention as much as they wanted, and just said, hey, what can we do to help ourselves? So that mum, and I know mum is there to oversee stuff, but what can we do to help ourselves? It would make things a lot easier for mum. And in the process, I'm sure the kids would feel somehow rewarded. They'd gain something from it. They'd feel something from it, for it. Do you know what I mean? I want to show you something real quick. In Brixton, over the weekend, there was a shooting. 4 people hospitalized from a drive-by shooting, mate, in Brixton. Not far from where I grew up. Literally a 5-minute drive from where I grew up. And I waited. I wanted to see what happened. I read about it the same day. It popped up on my Google News app, and I just wanted to see what would happen. Would we get an increase in the threat level? I was waiting for that increase in the threat level. I was waiting for the interviews with elders from the community saying, what can we do? Where has this come from? How can we address this? What can we do to fix it? I'm still waiting. Now, this isn't an everyday thing, but violence in these sort of communities, these sort of things do happen. And that's why I said, when covering the Golders Green incident, that we're all facing it. That happens to be a multicultural place, but there are a lot of black people there, all up and down the country, different communities, Asian communities, white communities, black communities, mixed communities. There's all violence, drugs, it's awful, absolutely horrible. And we all need to be taken as seriously as minority groups. We all do. Can you imagine 18 rounds were discharged at this barbecue? This was a barbecue. A 70-year-old, 47-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 25-year-old were hit. Unfortunately, the 25-year-old has died today. My thoughts go out to his family. But this makes me racist for pointing this out. I don't mean to dwell on this. I've been seeing this for a while now. This jockeying for attention. Somehow one minority group's, their grievances and their needs supersede that of the rest of us. If you're in that family and you're one of those children and you see that mum always gives a special attention to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or even 5 of those children, what do you think that does to the psyche of the other 5 kids? They'll foster some sort of resentment, anger, in some cases, hatred for the others. What do you think that'll do in a society when all these minority groups, not just minority, all groups are fighting for something, not trying to work with each other, downplaying the needs of the others, saying that, we need more. Fuck what you need. We need more. What would that do? That makes me a racist. Well, if that makes me a racist, honestly speaking, I could never take these people seriously ever again. I couldn't take them seriously. It's lucky that I don't have hatred in my heart. I literally just look and I'm angry. I get angry. I get really angry when I see this. When I saw the rabbi on GB News the other day and the things he said, I really got angry. I really think we're stupid. Like we can't see. We haven't got eyes. You don't have to be a genius to realize that minorities, they get special attention. And me being a minority, I wouldn't want that special attention. I would be the child who'd be like, you know what? I love my brothers too, man. I want us all to shine. I want us all to be around mum. I feel better when all my brothers are around mum. I couldn't be that selfish son of a bitch who's just happy when they have mum's attention. Solo attention. I couldn't, but I've always been a bit of a people pleaser. I don't want people to have hatred in their heart for me. I just want people to feel happy. I want people to feel good. We're not all the same. And you don't have to think that way to understand that being somehow selfish and thinking that your needs supersede the needs of the community in general, it fosters hatred, mistrust, and adhesion. Doesn't help the community. And we're all fighting, angry, pissed off. One YouTuber saying this and everybody's like, I agree with you. But then we're all still in the same boat. Time goes up, you read in the paper, something happened. And it's just like, how can that be normalized? Everyday violence. When did that happen? I remember when I was growing up and if there was a drive-by shooting, that would be like 10 o'clock news, 6 o'clock news, morning news. That would be news at 10. Trevor McDonald would be saying that first thing. It's incredible how far we've come, how far we've allowed this society, how far we've allowed this country to fall off, mate. And yet you'll be name called. They'll gaslight you. That guy, the rabbi was literally gaslighting us. He literally said many of your viewers won't know what it is like to leave your door and have fear that someone will hurt you, really. So I won't give excuses and try and explain myself because it doesn't matter how much explaining you do. They all have their talking points and they'll say the same thing. You're a racist. You don't like gay people. You're an anti-Semite. And that's because they gain from it. There's an ulterior motive, an agenda. That's what I think. In closing, the British people are not stupid. The average British person is not stupid. You don't have to be a genius to know what's going on. And you can gaslight us. You can say that we're racist. You can say that we're stupid. You can march. You can shout us down. You can assault us. But at the end of the day, and this is not just towards one minority, this is to everyone, you'll just be sowing the seeds of your own destruction. Because when one member of the community doesn't really care about the other member of the community, you'll see things that happened at Golders Green more often. Things like happen in Brixton more often. And who's to benefit from that? No one. We'll all be in the same boat, having to watch out all the time, head on a swivel. What's going on? Who's that? It's amazing. Incredible. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please comment. What do you think? Am I racist? Am I anti-Semitic? Am I pandering? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. All right? Respect and take care. Thank you.
Look.